There's nothing quite like the beauty and aesthetics of a golf course, which is why I created one in my own backyard. Today I'm going to go over 3 secrets that golf course superintendents use to get an unbelievably beautiful playing surface, and they're things that you can incorporate into your own lawn. The first secret to a beautiful golf course lawn has to do with the height of cut, and that's the main difference between your lawn at home and what you see at a golf course is just the height of the grass. The average residential lawn is around 3 inches, while a golf course is well under 1 inch. I maintain my grass at 3/8 of an inch, so let's talk about how that's manageable and how we can get that done. To take a lawn from around 3 inches and get it all the way down to where I have it at 3/8 of an inch takes some time. So you don't want to go out and just cut your grass down as low as you can get it, because it's going to stress it out and it's going to look really bad. Instead, you can gradually bring down your height of cut. So try not to go down more than about 1/2 inch at a time, but slowly but surely get used to your grass being cut a little bit more and a little bit more. It will get used to it, and it's also going to increase some lateral growth. When you cut the top of your grass frequently, it's going to start growing more laterally, which is going to end up turning into a carpet like you see behind me. You have to make sure that your grass is nice and flat. If you have lumps and bumps, it's almost impossible to get your grass to be cut really short. If it's not smooth and it's all bumpy, the mower's not going to be able to cut it nice and short and even. To be able to get that nice flat surface, you may have to do some leveling with your existing lawn that you have. And that's just the process of putting down some material, either sand or soil, over top of your grass, which is going to level everything out and make it nice and smooth. After I've thrown out that material to top dress my lawn, I work it into the canopy of the grass with a leveling rake. And this leveling rake is something that's really nice for just working that all down, getting everything perfectly flat, which is the basis of what you want for your golf course lawn. So the first thing that you need to do is get your grass used to cutting a little bit shorter. And you can do that with the mower that you have. It probably goes down to around 1 to 1.5 inches. But to be able to get it lower than that, you're going to need a special type of mower called a reel mower. And a reel mower is utilized by golf courses, Major League Baseball fields, pretty much any of the best grass that you're going to see anywhere in the world. It's cut with what's called a reel mower. This is an example of a powered reel mower, and this is what I use to maintain the short height of cut in my backyard. This is called a Toro Greensmaster 1000. This is a 2002, so it's 22 years old, but it still gets the job done. It's an awesome machine. So the way this thing works, it's a little bit different than the lawnmower that you use at your house, which has a blade that spins and it cuts the grass kind of like a knife. This cuts more like a pair of scissors. And what we have is a reel and a bed knife, and the grass gets caught between those two things, and it cuts it just like a nice pair of scissors. So this allows you to be able to take the height of cut down nice and low and cut your grass nice and cleanly at those low heights of cut. Now, if you don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a powered reel mower, this is also a reel mower, and this may look familiar to you. This is the old style mower you would see back in the 50s and the 60s, and this does the exact same thing as the powered reel mower. The only difference is the speed at which the reel spins. A powered reel mower, that thing is spinning like crazy, and it gives you a perfect clean cut. With these, it doesn't spin quite as fast because you have to produce the power for it, so you kind of get this waving effect in the grass where it doesn't cut it perfectly clean, but you still get a really nice cut for this. So if you're somebody who doesn't want to spend a ton of money on a powered reel mower, getting one of these is a really good option as well. And I use this every now and then, especially after I top dress, because I don't want to wear down my reel and my bed knife with that sand getting caught in there. So even if you do reel mow with a powered reel mower, it's good to have one of these as a backup. The next golf course trick that you can utilize in your own lawn has to do with fixing bare spots. And what golf courses do, they have what's called a nursery where they maintain really nice grass, but it's not a part of the golf course. It's kind of off to the side. And the reason they do this is if they have any grass that dies off, or they have dead areas, or whatever the case may be, they can easily cut out that area of dead grass and replace it from grass from the nursery. And that's what I do in my lawn. On the side, I have an area that's kind of out of the way that you don't really see. So if I have any bare spots or dead spots in my grass in the backyard, I just cut out a square from that and I replace it into the area where the grass is dead. Then from that spot in the corner, out of the eyesight, that's where I grow the new grass, and I maintain that as my nursery area. The next golf course secret has to do with irrigation and how they get so much water available to be able to water the course. You would think golf courses spend a ton of money on irrigation because it's expensive for all that water, but in reality, they're not buying that water. What they're doing instead is they are utilizing the lakes that they have out in the course, and what they do is they have pumps that go into those lakes. They suck the water out, and that's what feeds their irrigation system to water the entire golf course. And that's what I do here as well. I've got an irrigation system that pulls out of our lake and it waters the grass for me. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, nice one.